Prior to midweek rains, a break in the wet weather gave producers the opportunity to get their planters rolling. While late April is a bit early for some Michigan growers, many found soil conditions were ripe for getting seed in the ground.
The southern tier of counties or southern couple tier of counties have gotten a little bit of jump on the rest of the state. And that's pretty normal for them to get a little bit ahead of the rest of the state with maybe a little warmer temperatures. In some cases, a little bit lighter soils that they're able to get on a little bit earlier. But in general, a lot of the state has had some earlier drying conditions than we normally would have had. So it's pretty widespread, maybe just trying a field or two early in the season that they normally wouldn't have been able to. Some of the concern that growers were having, soil temperatures and air temperatures, just not quite fit for corn and soybean germination. And so there'd been some questions about, is this the right time to go ahead and put some seed in the ground? But over the last couple of years, growers have become a little more comfortable or maybe even a little confident in putting soybeans into cooler soil, earlier planting timing than they normally would, and have had pretty good results. That there is some risk with that, of course. If we go too early, we may have some problems with emergence and then cold conditions after that would cause a loss of stand. But in general, we've seen some pretty good results with being able to get out there a little bit earlier than normal.
So far, we've just been planting 2 days. We've probably got close to 800 acres in the ground probably. As you can see, it doesn't take much time with a 48-row planter. Can do about 80 acres an hour. We actually got 2 other planters rolling and a bean planter as well, so we're cruising right along. We farm around 8,500 acres, corn, wheat, and soybeans. We're going to be putting in about 3,500 acres corn and 3,500 acres of beans. Then we got about the remaining left in wheat. We just got to get the seed in the ground and then let Mother Nature do the work.
While COVID-19 has not impacted Van Gilder's work in the field, it is impacting home life on the farm.
My wife, she's a nurse up in Sparrow, and that's affected her. Actually, she hasn't really had to go into work because there's been lack of people in the hospitals, minus the COVID people, but they only need enough nurses, to cover them. Everything's at a standstill. Kids are at home every day when they should be in school, and it's just a different thing than what we're used to.